you doing?
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
All right, folks. As we pull away and back in and pull away and back in, looks like beef. Could be a top round or a tip. Looks like noodles. Ooh, chow mein noodles. Okay, I'm liking it. Ooh, shrubbery. Cilantro. Oh, looks like we're going Far East again. I'd love to go to the Far East. What can I tell you? Oyster sauce, fish sauce, Shaoxing wine. Ooh, hot toasted sesame oil. Snow peas. Ginger scallions. Gochujang. Black and white sesame seeds. Limes. Ooh, rice flour. Could be some frying going on. Utensils. Okay, there's a wok. Could be. I know what he's doing. Do you? You probably don't. Maybe you do. Moving on. Time for some maintenance. Let's blast through it. Cilantro. Done. Red onions. Quickly done. Alright. Green onions. Blasted. Ginger, we're going to cut into little matchsticks. Quickly done. Blast through it. There goes our fresh basil. Just rough chopped. Alright. Nice mise en place. Done and done. Moving on. Stuck that meat in the freezer. Easier to cut. You dig? Alright. Yeah, let's cut that in half lengthwise. Now we cut against the grain, people. Against the grain. That top round is going to be nice and tender. Alright. 1/4 inch, maybe even thinner pieces. Lay them all out flat on the board. Lay some film on the top, over the top. Make sure they're all covered. Bring out your big bad pounder. I'm gonna take this to Pound Town, baby. God, reminds you of the heady days in Fort Lauderdale back in the 90s. Take them to Pound Town, baby. Yeah, we're gonna pound those down gently. Don't destroy them. Pound them nice and thin. Okay, sanitize and clean. 11 years and running with the Big John Boost board. Now we're going to perform the ancient art of silking. 1 teaspoon into 1/2 cup of water. 2 tablespoons of the rice flour. You could use cornstarch, potato starch. Alright, are you with me? Alright, let's season up the meat. Tablespoon of sesame oil. Tablespoon of gochujang. Oyster sauce. Mix that powder around in the water. In it goes. Now we mix. Make it all incorporated. All around. We're going to go ahead and wrap that up. Stick it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Yes, we are. Moving on. Add a little beef broth into our water as it simmers. I'm going to flavor that. Drop our noodles in. Flash them for about 2 minutes. Pull them. Stick them in the fridge. Chill them down. This step is optional. I mean, it's optional. You dig? Okay. Throw them into our chilled noodles. Mix that around. We're going to add a little sesame oil into those noodles. Stick them back in the fridge. Gonna make sure, because we're going to have hot beef with a side of cold noodles for the contrast. And we are indeed at our next step. Hot preheated wok. Of course, we're using Benissimo oils, a nice neutral oil. Notice the shimmer. That means the pan is perfectly heated. As you can see by the sear. Perfect sear right off the bat. That means we're going to get a beautiful brown finish. Watch the flip. These will be in here for 30, maybe 45 seconds before we go right to the flip. Once we go to the flip, you'll see a gorgeous, beautiful, lustrous brown finish. That will create flavor, or I call it flavor. Now watch this. Not even kidding. Boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom. I'm not even kidding. 30 seconds, maybe 45. First we're on the flip. Now we're on the pole. Not even kidding. Pretty soon we'll do a quick rinse and repeat, maybe 3 times, and we'll have beautifully cooked beef. Alright, now all the steak is cooked, pre-cooked, and tender. Got a hot pan full of flavor. What now? We're going to put those onions in there, sweat them down, absorb up some of that pan juice, pan flavors, the fond. Throw that ginger in there, toss that around, sweat them down. Coloration has happened. Add that sesame oil, right? Add those scallions, add those snow peas. Work that flavor off the bottom of this pan. Level number 1 of our sauce is beginning to start. Here we go. Sweat these vegetables down. Hello. Here we go. Fish sauce next. Yeah, I know. I put fish sauce on everything. Sue me. There goes our Shaoxing. The deglaze has begun. Thank you very much. Look at it. We're pulling it up off the bottom. All of that yummy goodness. Thank you. There goes our liquid mix. Okay? Gochujang. A little bit more of the oyster sauce. The sesame oil. Not yet, please. My goodness. God, you give them one cameo and all they want to do is steal your thunder. All right, we're reducing down. Yes. Keep going. Now we're going to add some of that yummy beef broth that we cooked the pasta in. Yes, that's going to help us thicken the sauce, also create the sauce. Are you with me? Thank you. Plenty of heat in that sauce. Got to add something to fight back. There goes our Thai chili, sweet chili sauce. A little bit of heat in there too, but not much. This is going to be a very well-balanced dance on your palate, folks. All right, who thinks they know what's coming next? You got it. Not quite cooked all the way. Incorporate, mix it through. Make sure every bite people get. All right, are you ready? Let me have it.
Finish in the sauce.
Amen. Nah, they've been waiting all day for that. All right, we've cut the heat off. We'd add the basil. The basil is in. Now, half a lemon, half a lime. Cut it, balance it with the citrus. Oh my God. I already know how good this is going to be. Anybody want to take a venture as to how good this is going to be? Don't kid yourself. You already know how good it's going to be. Let's figure it out. All right, let's put this on a plate and perhaps maybe get a photographic opportunity, okay? All right, chilled noodles. It's got a kind of a sesame noodles with a kimchi crunch to them and some hot beef and vegetables with a wonderful spicy broth. You tell me, folks. Now listen, my good people. YouTube requires 1,000 subscriptions in order to get monetized. We are currently sitting at 1,299, so we have crossed that threshold. But YouTube also requires 4,000 viewing hours. So here's a suggestion from the bloated chef. Before you leave for work in the morning, turn your computer on. Hit the autoplay button. Go all the way to the beginning of my tutorials and hit play. That'll drive my viewing hours up. Okay? We love you and we need you.
Thank you